Guys, this is Lorraine from the Sacred Alchemist 1111. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel for this particular reading. You may have been attracted by the title itself. I'll be honest with you, I just really want to get stuck into this reading straight away. So I'm so, obviously I'm very thankful to everybody for their support for this channel in so many different ways. I'm so thankful. But I feel that this reading is going to be very lengthy. Okay, so I apologize right now. But it's important. Now, before I do get stuck in, I'll put all of my thanks and everything, acknowledgement of thanks, in the description box or in the comment section. What I need you guys to do before you really get stuck into this reading is to pause it. And I need you guys to get yourself aligned. So I need you guys to do some breathing techniques, affirmations of protection, intentions of protection, and also a meditation to work on your root chakra. This is a really important reading, I feel, enough for me to mention about your root chakra. You need to get yourselves grounded, okay, for this reading. The reason why I'm emphasizing about the root chakra, guys, I'll be honest with you, I have been trying for about 3 days or so, to get the reading that I needed to get for you all. This is going to be for the Divine Feminines. Divine Feminines, wakey, wakey, my lovelies. It's time, all right? It really, really is time. And I just couldn't I was so distracted. I was so tired. My mind was going everywhere. My body was, it was as if I was here, but I wasn't here, okay? And my responses to people who are not on the vibration, who are not on the frequency, like literally I just needed to it was better off for me being by myself, because I really had to monitor what I would have said if I didn't give two shits. And what I was picking up from the collective was that you are also feeling this energy of frustration. You are so ready to just get up and go. You don't even go within, all right? Probably physically leave, but more on a spiritual aspect about going within. And just cancelling out every person who is going to be saying something really low vibrational to you, because that is not what you're entertaining anymore. And you can't understand, overstand, or understand why these toxic, ignorant beings are trying to come at you with something that they know. Sometimes they either know or they don't know, all right? So there is a combination of that. The lost souls, okay? That's how I'm going to label them, as lost souls. Because that's the only thing that I can think of without using a swear word. I'm trying my hardest not to swear. It may come out, in the reading. So if it does, please do beg my pardon. I beg my pardon, I'm trying my best. But these lost souls, you don't have time for it anymore. Whatever's going on with your divine masculine, distorted masculine, you don't have time for. You are within yourself. But the thing is, there was a feeling of you've been pulled everywhere, and the energies are just going all over the place. And for some of you, you're getting your downloads, you're getting your dreams, and you're just trying to figure shit out for yourself. See, I swore already. Sorry, it started already. You're trying to figure things out for yourself, and the last thing you need and you desire, and I just saw 444 when I said that, you do not need anybody to start to harass you with things that they can easily sort out themselves. I'm dealing with somebody who you've had no choice but to deal with things even when you didn't know what the hell you were doing. You had no life experience in that. It was a challenge that literally you could have, it would have been, to me, it just felt that you was being put against by a chess grandmaster, and you only know how to play drafts or checkers. You don't know, you're not really that great with chess. But it was such like mission impossible. And you had no choice but to accept that mission, whether you liked it or not. You had to face so much adversities, and the majority of the times, shit was put on you without even anybody asking if it was okay. It wasn't okay, but bloody hell, they could have at least asked so that you could have been prepared. But that's what spirit does to you. That's what the universe does to you. It did that to you to find out a little bit more about you and your abilities to overcome all forms of adversity in this realm. Because you are in between worlds right now. I see like you're literally like a hologram. You're a shimmer. You're there, but you're not there. One minute they might see you, and the next minute they look around, and then when they look back at you again in your direction, you've gone. You are just too interdimensional for these fixed, low vibrational beings. You're just too interdimensional because you've tapped out. You've tapped out of the matrix. You've realized through so many heavy losses that kind of existence for you is no more. It's a joke to you. For some of you, you've actually cancelled your cable subscriptions. Like you're turning off the TV, literally. Sorry, guys, if you can hear lots of scuffling in the background, my cats are doing their nightly runs, in the sitting room. But I can't stop this reading. It's just too important, guys. But I apologise for the background noise, all right? They will soon settle down and calm themselves down. Providing they don't break nothing. But anyway, it's all good because it's just material stuff. I'm just too focused. So right now, you are like, it's just about what matters the most to me. That is what I'm going for. I don't have time to listen. No disrespect, because I know that this is not what you are sort of like wanting to do, but people are not understanding it, and I feel that you need to be a little bit more masculine, divine feminine. I'm sorry to say, if you're too much of a pushover, hun, you got to stop that, babes. I'm speaking from experience. All right, you need to start becoming more assertive. And if they label you as a bitch or a witch or a devil worshiper or this is another, whatever they're going to say, because they can't get to you anymore, then yeah, tough tit. It is what it is. But your mission is bigger than you, bigger than this situation, bigger beyond this firmament. It's bigger. It's so huge, your mind will blow. It will just explode like a star, right? And you know that you've tapped in. But you are in the transit, like you are in the void. You are in that section now where you're just waiting for that signal. You're just waiting for that message. You're just waiting for that sign, and then boom, you're gone. Okay? At the same time, I feel that right now you need to be having that space, that sacred space, where you need to be left alone to figure things out. You don't want to be disturbed by the telephone. The only time you're watching social media is when you want to research something or when you want to learn something. If it's something that you already know already, okay, fine, fair enough, because this is all about what resonates with you. As always, when it comes to readings, we always say to you, take what resonates and leave the rest behind. So again, like what I just said there, whatever resonates with you throughout this reading, accept it, take it with thanks. Whatever doesn't, let it go. But give thanks as well, okay? Because you're still around, you're still alive to hear of it. I was told to say, oh my God, there's so much things I want to say to you guys. All right, I don't want to sort of lose off track. Okay, I just heard that your soul knows more than you do, which is a fact. And I just saw 1010. Okay, something maybe significant is going to be happening around October 10th. We do have the portal for 1010. All right. There's lots of, I'll tell you, oh boy, all right. There's going to be more losses coming your way. And in fact, coming my way, coming our way as a collective. All right. So don't take that bit personal, because we are all going to be experiencing this very soon. We are required to stay strong. I will get to what I need to get to. The download that I got today, this is why I'm just like, oh my goodness, I'm trying to really stand very calm, but I'm so excited, very, totally, obviously obviously and grateful. But I just needed to share this with you guys. And the download that I got, it was for me, but I just asked if I could share it with you guys, because it just felt that this is too big for me alone. I need to share it with the collective so that you all can get this strength as well. All right. So this is what I was trying to sort of get at through the previous readings. But honey, it just, my lovelies, it wasn't happening. Okay. I didn't fret, because I knew that more information was going to be coming through. I was like, okay, it's fine. I'll be receiving the downloads. I deleted, the readings were going into about an hour, and I just deleted them. There was a lot of information in there, but it just wasn't the right one for you. It just didn't resonate. And if it was something that was meant to have been put up, it would have been done and you would have seen the reading already. You would have heard from me earlier on. However, I've been sort of like trying to stay grounded. And the messages, the signs and synchronicities that I got today, it was just like, it's as if I won the lottery. I hit the jackpot. I knew exactly what I needed to do. And it was as if like to say, well, what I need to do is going to be, it's not just about me, it's about everybody. It's about you as well. Okay? But in order for me to relay the message, I had to first get grounded. Okay? So I had a lot of distractions earlier today. And, I thought, gosh, guys, I need to get this reading out. I was thinking of everybody. It's about the message. It wasn't about, obviously it's about the reading, obviously. But it was more to do with getting the message to those who will see it and who will hear it and who will feel it and who will take action on it. That was the most important thing. It's not even about the views. It's about who's listening. All right? Who's listening? Who listens to you when you need to be heard? And you just got people that are just falling on, it's like what you're saying falls on deaf ears. But it's not even deaf ears, it's ignorant ears. And it leaves you feeling so deflated and so like, fuck it, why should I even bother? Why should I even bother? Why should I even care for people? Why should I even care for you if you are not willing to listen to what I have to say? I feel that you are somebody who is just overridden. It's as if I'm talking to a former, hear what I said, a former doormat. Speaking to a former doormat. And I don't mean to be disparaging you intentionally, but that is how you felt. Like people were just so taking advantage of you. Earlier on today, I received a download, a message that was saying, somebody wants to come back in because they're saying, okay, so what's your plan? So what's the plan? But the way how they said it, it had my back up because I didn't like the energy. And it was coming off as if it had a bit of an attitude. But the thing is, they know that you were right all along. But at the time, they didn't want to listen to you. But you were right. So I was also picking up on a lot of stability. I was picking up on the fact that this person sees you as very, very stable now. Okay, so it was giving me a feeling of like an investment. Okay, so obviously this is Pentacles energy. It was giving me a feeling of like whatever it was that you had either said that you was going into an investment or not to invest in that particular part, but to invest in something else. But I feel what you done, Divine Feminine, is that you thought, you know what, I'm not going into that. I'm going to invest in myself because I am my best commodity. I am the one that I need to focus on the most. My energy is the currency that I need to fulfill and to invest and yield what I have going on inside of me. So this is about harvesting, sowing your seeds, getting ready for the harvest. You're starting to now see results within yourself. And this is what they are seeing already for you. You're not the only one that's seen it. They're seeing it too. This is why they're starting to come back around. And then I was picking up on an energy from the Divine Feminine that was saying, well, why should... So now you want to know? Why? Explain to me why now that you want to know. And the thing is, it's like they're fumbling over their words themselves because they literally cannot. But they want to sort of come at you with this kind of like attitude. So guys, if you've got anybody that's coming around you during this time, yeah, you need to kind of like be mindful. Somebody from your past, because we are in Mercury retrograde, that will try and sort of like, you know, want to sort of come back in and, you know, sort of like try to talk to you again. Be mindful of the value of your energies. Okay? Be mindful of that. Because whoever I'm touching, you've gone through so much, guys. So it's very important to know of your worth. This time around, it's not how it was before. This time around, it is different, okay? All right. I'm just writing something down very quickly because it was a message I got following my meditation that I'd done before getting this reading done. Sorry, guys, bear with me. Okay. It's very important, but I'm going to save that after what I need to tell you next. Okay, so we are going now into the message, the download that I received today, not so long ago, this afternoon, which is the 30th of September, 2021. Take note of the dates. I've seen 1744 when I said that. Take note of those dates, all right? The numbers, they hold something very significant for you. All right, so earlier on today, I was listening to a playlist and I'm sitting here where I am right now and I'm looking out my window. And then all of a sudden, I mentioned the day Thursday. And then I was like, yeah, Thursday today, it's Thursday. But then after that, I then said Thor's Day, Thor, okay? So this kind of struck something in me. Now, I've got, you know, I mean, I know who Thor is, but I'd never kind of like worked with this or sort of like ever thought of this deity before, okay? Now, remember what I said before in previous readings, the ancient ones are coming through. They are coming through. And I just saw 19 minutes. 19. Take note of the numbers that I'm mentioning, guys. Okay. I said before that the ancient ones are coming through. To those who are willing to listen now. So I thought, Thor. Wow, okay. Thor's Day. So the music's playing. And then all of a sudden, I've got my runes. Okay, I've got my bag of runes. Someone just said to me, take the runes. Get the stones out. All right, I didn't know how many stones it was. It could have been 1, it could have been 2, 3, or 4. But I was just compelled to get my bag of runes and I needed to pull them out, pull the stones out. So I'm going to lift them up one by one. Okay, so this one that I got This one is called Sawilo, okay, which symbolizes the energy of the sun. I've had to write it down because I'm not that great with runes as yet, but since I got this download, it's like, what? I need to be, enhancing my knowledge on it. So it stands for the sun, victory, guidance, mastery, wholeness, and seat of the soul. Okay. And also it has a connection with the neuro-linguistic practitioner or programming as well, NLP as well. So that's Sawilo. So I'm going to leave it there. All right. So the next one is, I hope you can see it, guys. This one says Hagalas, and it stands for hail. In the face of disaster, compassionate human beings do not break, but become stronger. And it stands for catastrophe, crisis, radical change, acceptance, surrender, and opportunity. This reminded me of the Tower card. All right. The next rune that I got is Perthro. Stands for unknown. And it's the Norns, luck, chance, fate, the unknowable, play, and games. So this was giving me the full card as well as the Wheel of Fortune. And then last but never least, we have got Uruz. I hope I said that right, because I'm not really great with the sort of Nordic words as yet. I do apologise if I didn't say it correctly. And that stands for Aurochs. A-U-R for Robert, O for Orange, C for Charlie, H for Hotel, S for Sugar. And it's survival, endurance, physical power, independence, persistence, life force. So I'm going to explain to you what I received from that message. Now, at that time, I'm telling you now, I am not joking, I am not lying, okay? I swear on my life and my mother's life. I swear on everybody's life, right? That time when I was getting this message and I'm going through, look how messy the notes are. Look how messed up everything is, all right? I'm just writing shit down. I'm like, oh my goodness. I even got like, look, doing a bit of, sort of didn't get it in the right way, but I ended up getting the right way. I basically was trying to write everything down. All of a sudden, the clouds was coming over. I knew it was going to rain, but I thought, a bit of rain and then it will get lost. All of a sudden, for about 2-3 hours, it was just thunder and lightning. Now, we know that Thor is the Norse god of thunder, war, but also he's a very, very beautiful and powerful protector, okay? Protector of the vulnerable, slayer of the giants. So this magnificent deity, I heard like and I was like, wow. Now normally, like I'd be like, oh my goodness, I don't really like the sound of thunder, but there was something that was so reassuring, and it was as if like it was a message because I listened. I listened this time. Okay, for many of you guys, you have gone through so many attempts from the spirit world to try and get to grab your attention, but you never listened because you were so intertwined with the matrix. All right. But what I got from this, okay, so we got the 4 runestones. The message is very simple. You are going to get victory over all what you have gone through because of your wholeness, but there's humbleness that is attached to this wholeness energy. Because of the fact that you have detached yourself and reconnected with you, your higher self, and the spirit world, as well as Source, the Most High. This is victory. Victory over your oppressors, victory over your haters, victory over your enemies. Okay? The doubts and the fears, the devils and the demons, the lower vibrational entities who were really trying so hard to get at your light because they love you, but they lust you. They want your light, but they cannot have what they never created because it's not for them. Even in the face of disaster, when you were experiencing your betrayals, your hurts, your abuse, the violence that you bore witness to, and also experienced yourself physically, emotionally, and spiritually. I'm speaking to some who have been touched. You've gone through and you have experienced psychic attacks, physical, demonic kind, all right? Also, I'm picking up on the betrayal of certain people who were supposed to be your protectors, and they did not protect you the way that they should have. You've gone through so much. You've gone through the threats of losing everything, yourself, your life, your mind, your soul, okay? It was a fucking catastrophe, all right? It really, really was. And I'm using the word was because it isn't anymore. You have grown in so many different ways that you even surprise yourself. And you knock back those who really thought that you would have been falling and falling and falling and falling and falling. And that's it, in this bottomless pit. But you rose up because you surrendered. You accepted it for what it was. You decided no more going against the grain. Because the amount of times that you were trying to give these people the chances all the time, you lost count the amount of times that you gave chances to these people. And I'm talking about family. I'm talking about friends. And I'm talking about even people who are your neighbors or your co-workers as well. I'm talking about those people too. You gave these people chances after chances after chances. No more. The thing is, you didn't realize that there was a bigger mission for you. But something clicked. Something happened. Something awoke within you. Judgment card. Okay? And I was always saying that last year, 2020 is the judgment card, the year of judgment. Okay? And again, with the 2020 vision, this is all about the clarity. You're seeing everything that you knew certain parts of instinctively from before 2020. But it really clicked in. What you was, I mean, I feel for some of you guys, I feel for some of you, there's a portion of you that really woke up last year, okay? Which it's amazing, beautiful. Don't worry, everything is going to be okay, all right? I know it feels a bit shaky and it feels really scary right now, but we're going to, you see the word fear? You're going to have to learn how to transmute the word fear into feeling enlightened and ready. Or as a guy called Ralph Smart says, that false evidence appearing real. Remember, this is an illusion that you are experiencing. Your thoughts become things. I'm going to tell you quickly, learn how to cloudburst. If you don't know what I mean by cloudbursting, this goes to show, it's just an example to show you how powerful you really are and how special you really are. Okay, cloudbursting. Check it out. I don't mean Kate Bush's cloudbursting song, or, when the storm, for the rain. Spiritually, like, there's a way that you can do that, all right? But check it out. I'll leave that for you to do. So you've gone through so much. Your midlife crisis for some of you guys felt like it was a lifetime crisis, not a midlife. It was a full life crisis. Again, no more. So you've now stepped into the unknown, this new journey, this new spiritual journey of yours, which makes you feel as if you won the lottery. You feel so optimistic. You feel so enlightened. You feel so happy. You feel lighter, because what you've done is that you had to accept when you was in the tower moment, and you had to surrender and let go. And then each time you were letting go, you saw the opportunities. You saw the opportunities. When you have made it through the portal, you made it through the other side, is now you realizing that you can survive. You've got the endurance. You've got the physical power, the strength within you. You've become more independent, and you're now persistent even more and consistent with regards to obtaining your goals, because your life force has now become so spiritually like enlightening and powerful. It's as if like you've totally connected with the universe. And I've just literally, when I wrote it all down, this message was just like, it was as if like to say, this is what we have seen you go through. Even though we wasn't able to, like, how can I say it? Even though we wasn't able to intervene, we couldn't. We had to wait and see and hope that you'd been able to get yourself out of it. Because as the saying goes, that when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. So when I looked at the words, okay, I'm going to show you. S-H, it looked like an E to me and an N. So I've looked at it, I've gone Shen. All right, Shen. And I thought, Shen. So I thought, is that a word that's made up? I've never heard that word before. So I decided to Google it, but I was compelled to Google it because there was something that was quite significant with this word, Shen. Then I got to find out that Shen is the Chinese word for God, deity, spirit, heart, inclusive and community mind or future mind. And the Japanese equivalent to Shen is Shin. All right, I think it's Shin. So basically, sorry guys, I just totally went off somewhere in some next dimension. Sorry. This, with regards to Shen, it's the God that is all about healing right now. Okay, healing your heart, your mind, your body, your soul, but more to do with your mind. Also, what it mentioned as well, I'm going to put the link for you guys as well, because I really want you to really get into the researching of, you know, all of these unknown things if you don't know about this already. But this really was so, I mean, I'm still trying to like get over the excitement, because it was just so, like, it just felt like the synchronicities were just so there, and it really resonated with what I was picking up on from what Thor had said. And what Shen is reminding you as well is also the fact that you've got that power within you. Okay, when you have a healthy heart, you've got a healthy mind, you've got a healthy soul, you've got everything that you need right now within yourself, in your physical form, to be able to perform the blessings and the mission that you need to take within you. All right, everything that you want to do for yourself, you can do anything. The moment that you put your mind to it, it's more associated with the yang energy. All right, so it's like what it was saying to me in a sense was that you divine feminines, you need to sort of like get more balance with your masculine sides, with your masculine energy. Because if you are really stepping up and feeling the high priestess energy, this is about really not only just balancing out the light and the dark forces, but it's about balancing out your feminine and your masculine side as well. So you get that balance. So it will get you more to become more aligned and more powerful within yourself. I tell you something, whoever you are right now, I don't even think you realize how great and important your mission is. You are here for a reason. What I was picking up with this Shen energy as well, and with Thor, is that, again, with the ancient ones, the gods and the goddesses, they see everything. They know what you guys, what all of us are going through. Many are called, few are chosen. Only the strong will survive. Only the smartest will survive. You have to take care of your mind, your body, and your soul. And it was also like the Shen energy as well was sort of like leading me towards somebody who is either a nutritionist, or you are a doctor, a healer, somebody who deals with alternative medicine, natural medicines. Okay, you may have had experience in the pharmaceutical industry from the Matrix. You've already learned what you needed to learn about botanics and herbs. And I feel that this is also a message for those of us who don't have that medical background. But this is about the time, guys, that we need to really start stepping up and really start to take care of our bodies, because we need these avatars to work properly. Okay, it's giving me this vibe about what do you do when your car breaks down? You have to go maintain the car. You spent so much money on your car, but you forgot that your body is priceless. You can't even put a figure on how valuable you are. And it's like you know, it's only when you go within Divine Feminine that you're going to see the God within you, or the gods within you. So this is really, really powerful stuff. In fact, I'm actually going to get a tattoo with that on. I was like, I need to get a tattoo with that. Literally. And probably I'll get a tattoo with the symbol of Shen if I can, find it. Totally blown away by this. And it was thundering and lightning for about 2-3 hours, to the point where my lights were going on and off, because I thought that the electrical company was going to take the power off. When it gets to thunderstorms here in the Caribbean, they usually like to cut the power, so I was getting all my candles at the ready, and I thought, right, I might as well just make sure that I get my laptop up and, sort of charged up, so that I can do a bit more reading, or watch an old film, because I've been downloading stuff as well, and then get a good night's sleep, but I was compelled to get this reading out because the message is so fresh. And thankfully, all is quiet now. The storm has passed, or the heavy rains have passed, and I can get these readings out for you. So guys, we're going to get stuck into this reading, all right? So first and foremost, I'm going to pull the Sacred Geometry Activations Oracle. I haven't used this deck in a long time, but I felt compelled to do so. Whatever is in here needs to come out. Whatever is in here, Divine Feminine, needs to come out for you. Wow, we've got Conception. We've got 4 cards. It's 3 cards. Okay, so we've got Conception number 16. So I'm going to read it. The frequency of conception invites us to bring our consciousness to our origin, the place where everything in creation begins. It helps us to remember the infinite potential and possibilities of this space, and what we can manifest through our own focused awareness and intention. Divine Feminine, you are literally like the next down, as the creator. You bring life into this firmament, into this. You are a walking portal. Divine feminines who are women. Okay. Apologies, guys, if you are divine feminines, if you pick up on that energy. But I'm more drawn to the women's, the female side. Okay. The reason why I'm also picking up on, you really need to make sure that you are cleansing yourself from the inside out. For those who are really of a childbearing age, you need to let go of a lot. And I mean it really, really and truly. And sorry, I don't mean to sound really sort of forceful when I say this, but you need to let go of a lot of shit from people that have been trying their best to throw you down. You need to let that, you need to let it go. You need to drop those people. Drop them. I don't care if, look, sorry to say I don't care because that makes me sound so egotistical, but this, what I'm picking up these energies is that this, why we are here is so important. It is bigger than our earthly problems. I know it sounds really heartless to say, but this is how it is presenting itself to me. There is more at stake in the other realms than what you can comprehend here in this realm. And it's as if it's all hands on deck. Everyone needs to just make sure that you get yourself aligned. Whatever's going on in the 3D world, it literally has nothing to do with you anymore. Because I feel that the veil has lifted or dissipated for you to walk through. And there's going to be something that's going to be sealing you off so that there's no going back in order for you to kind of walk through, and that's it. For some, if you look back, it's all to do with, well, gosh, I was lucky to get out of that, or damn, that could have been me, man. Still stuck in that vibe, still stuck in the matrix. But you know within your heart, you ain't going back again, because that's it. I'm also picking up a feeling of sadness because of the losses. But the moment that you start to get yourself realigned and really grounded in your root chakra energy, you are going to see a lot more, which will align everything up for you. And you're going to see the reason why they had to leave you. They had to go. This earth, there's something, all the planets are aligning up for ascension. Okay? And it's like we're the last ones that's dragging on, but we are just as important as everywhere else. It's like to say we are no better than them and they are no better than us. We just need to find our true powers, who we really are. So this is the conception. This is the realm of creativity for you. What it is, who you are, what it is that you want to do, a conception of ideas. This is the beginnings of the Empress energy, as well as the beginnings of the Mother. All right? I'm hearing new planets were formed in this way, through conception and will. I've got the sacral chakra. The frequency of the sacral chakra, the orange flower of life, supports our ability to flow with our desires and stimulates our creative power to manifest success and abundance in our lives. So can you see the conception will bloom into this flower of life? And allowance, number 9. The frequency of allowance invites us to be open to whatever comes our way, without judgment, without opinion, without fear, and without resistance. When we allow the universe, the universe becomes our partner in the wondrous dance of existence and expansion. This is literally what I was picking up from the runestones with regards to the creation, the birth, and the existence. Guys, oh my goodness. And then the card at the bottom of the deck is soul time. The frequency of soul time asks us to allow the possibility of a new reality, oh my goodness, to emerge. One that embraces the concept that while the corporal body is mortal, the soul is timeless, limitless, and infinite. You know, seriously, I am just like getting some chills here. Do you see how these cards came out? It was as if like the way how the runestones came out with regards to the conception, like, it was like the breakdown and the ending of everything, the death and the rebirth. Birthing things now into existence, having that sacred time and sacred space in order to do this. Because your conception, your ideas were being bombarded with so many distractions. There was like World War Bloody 10 that was going on. I tell you now, we are in a spiritual warfare like there's no tomorrow, obviously. And this is what it's saying about the importance of you needing to harness the power of protection, making sure that you've got your shields up, learn how to banish people from your life, sword banishing if need be, call upon the deities, your angels, your archangels, your spiritual guides to help you through this really tough time. Okay? I hear the rain that's coming in again. So guys, it may rain very heavily, but I cannot stop this reading because it's just really thing. All right. So you are going through, it's just going through the process. It's going through the stages right now. And everything will work itself out in the way that it needs to. All right. So that's that out the way. Let's get stuck into the Priestess of Light. Thank you so much, Spirit. Thank you, Thor. Thank you, Shen, for these amazing messages. Not just for me, but I want to share them with the collective as well. Thank you so much. We've got clarity, planning, releasing illusion. Remember what I just said to you about the Matrix being a load of, well, not a crock of old shit, which in it is, but it's an illusion. You got clarity, cleansing yourself and getting the clarity that you need. Changes are afoot. Calming the waters, peaceful self-regulation. This is what you want to be in. This is where you need to really get grounded with your energies so that you can really understand what's going on in and around you. Calming the waters. Learn how to work with water. I'm hearing about water magic. Water, that's where that came from. Thank you so much, Spirit. All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What I wrote earlier that I almost forgot to say. The power of your breath is the gift of life. I was meant to write gift of life. But I'm also picking up when I mentioned about you working with water. Water is the bringer of life. Water is life, basically. Your breath, when you speak your intentions into the water, you can activate the water to help to heal you. I've said this before in a reading, but I'm kind of like reminding you guys to say it again. I'm compelled to tell you guys again. Your breath is I'm hearing your breath is the essence of life, but it's saying something more bigger than that. Hold on. It's quite symbolic in a sense of like, it's as if like how I'm visualizing you or the collective or the human body or the soul, the beginnings of when a soul was created. It was created obviously through love, but it was as if like it's showing me like a breath that was put into the soul in order to bring it to life from the Most High. This is just like, bloody hell, this is mind blowing, all right? So this is your breath holds so much power that you can actually intertwine yourself and bind yourself with the water. The moment that you drink this water of life, you become so powerful within. Nobody can touch you. Nobody. Next cards that we've got for you guys. Divine Feminines. Courage, strength, fierceness, family. This is really giving me some serious Thor energy right now. Because this, I'm hearing thunderous God is, this is like the epitome. Strength, fierceness, family, a protector of family. Whatever family means to you, or whoever you class as family, it's as if that you totally have that courage to stand strong with them. And this could be family of old and family of new as well. The ones who will be coming in, the golden children. All right, these cards, I'm just going to go with the flow. We've got Earth Magic. I had a feeling this card would have come out. Fearlessness, removing obstacles. This is giving me like American Indian vibes as well, this card. But again, it's like this Norse god energy. Again, having the power to remove these obstacles. In fact, all of the gods and goddesses can do this. They have the power to create as well as the power to destroy, like Lord Shiva. And the power to, to just love. Shamanic journey, purpose, attunement, vision, and quest. Some of you guys could be shamans. Got to step up into that beautiful energy. Because I tell you something, you are going to be needed, but you are going to need to be grounded. Grounded as well. The next card that we have got is precognition, psychic ability, future vision. When you've got the combination of all of these, my goodness, you are just unstoppable. Unstoppable. We have got guide, the illuminated path. I'm hearing that you are actually going to be somebody's guide. Somebody else's guide. Sorry, not somebody's guide. It was saying somebody else's guide. I'm hearing that in order to teach, you have to learn first, which is, pretty true. All right. I'm picking up on life path number 3 for some of you guys. 21 is significant for you as well. You could be the age of 21, or you could have been awoken for 21 years. But there's something about 21 that's quite significant, but it breaks down to 3. So 3 could be your life path. If you check out what your life path is, if you know that your life path is number 3, there's something very significant for you with what I just said, all right? Let me just hit you guys with some crystal affirmations. Crystal affirmations. Copper. Well, first of all, I was just going to say copper is a lot of healing as well, all right? Copper is very, very good for that. I am a conduit for goodness and prosperity. I receive inspiration and great wealth. Be a clear conduit for messages and inspiration. Complete inventions, formulas and creative works. Amplify courage and confidence. This is literally what it was just speaking about here with these cards as well, especially with the conception. Be a clear conduit for messages and inspiration. Complete inventions. Making sure that you are not distracted, because I feel that you're somebody that, even if it's the slightest little sound that doesn't resonate with you, you get really ratty. It's as if but they don't understand how you are really trying to figure out who you are. It's taking you a very, very long time. Whoever I'm picking up on, you have, and this isn't about attention seeking. You're not an attention seeker. Although people have claimed, falsely claimed that you was. And they're going to pay for that, because that's a damn lie. that's a lie. When you are on the spiritual journey, it is the most harrowing experience ever. And if you're on the twin flame journey, it makes it even worse, because you've got like the double whammy of everything. Okay, you know that there's a responsibility because that you have to harness. Is with great power comes great responsibility. Okay, that's, you know, from Spider-Man. But listen, we all get inspiration from anywhere and everywhere. Okay, but it's very true. You're trying to be responsible, but they will not allow you. However, the gods and the goddesses, the ancient ones, have seen this, and you are being activated as we speak. You're being activated. You guys are being activated. So there will be no more. You are really going to see, when I tell you that things are going to start manifesting, the moment that you think of something and you want to bring it into existence and it comes through, you are going to see and bear witness to that. Others are going to bear witness to it as well, all right? Which is going to make them feel a bit wary of you, a bit frightened of you, or they want to try and see if they can test you. But if they do the latter, they are going to be blasted, because you're going to be strong enough and confident enough to put them in blast. Because, no, there's no more taking the piss out of you no more, all right? Enough is enough. Enough is enough. This is a real strong energy coming through. All right. I stay focused on the task at hand and accomplish my goals with creativity and determination. This is Garnet. So again, with what these cards are picking up in with regards to the conception, the creativity aspects of everything, you are like, you need to be steadfast in your time of creation. Okay. Stop procrastinating. Increase self-motivation. Maintain focus, determination, and success. Stay grounded and focused. Walk the path to creative success. All right. The card that I'm going to take for you is Rutilated Quartz. I am grateful that my vital life force provides me with the energy and motivation to live life to the fullest. I feel that that is Shen energy. Shen energy. Because you need the energy in order to carry your body through this lifetime. And I know some of you guys are freaking exhausted. The message on the side says, I improve energy levels and increase life force. Maintain focus, increase feelings of self-empowerment, amplify courage and confidence. Everything is saying about confidence. I feel for some of you guys, you was a little bit, you know, oh, sorry, excuse me, pardon me. Sorry, guys. Your confidence levels were not that great. All right. No more. You are not a pushover. You are not a doormat for anybody. Okay. No more. Okay. Let's go with some more messages. Let's keep this energy going. It's amazing. It's beautiful. And I am so thankful. We've got Trust the Niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you right now? So you know within yourself that you got something that you need to say, but say it with wise words. Okay? That just flew out. Say it with wise words. I feel if something that's gonna fly out of your mouth, just be careful of whatever, because you might get a backlash, or whatever comes back to you. I'm also seeing a lot of like the Three of Wands energy as well. So you're waiting for your ships to come in. You've turned your back. But I do feel that this is also a time that you really need to sort of speak up for yourself. We've got Sisterhood of the Rose, Beauty and Devotion, Priestess, Mystic and Teacher. Remember what I said to you. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. Something's telling me, guys, that someone wants to become a high priestess. And I'm hearing that you need to understand the vow of silence. Okay, with a priestess in the major arcana, in the tarot, it's all about being silent, not saying anything to nobody, but you know everything. You are wise beyond your years. You are wise beyond your lifetime. You came into this world wizened up already, and you were called trouble. troubling times. Oh, here comes trouble. Or, you know, oh, it's very difficult or awkward child. Oh, she never listens. No, because what you're saying doesn't make sense. But what you were feeling on the inside, it made perfect sense. It was logical. All right? People around you, to be honest, it was as if the parent was the child and the child was the parent. The next card that we got is the crumbling. What are you clinging on to? Ask yourself this very important question. If you are holding on to something, please be honest with yourself. If you know within your heart that it needs to go, then this is what you need to kind of focus on as well. This is going to be a little task for you guys as well. What are you clinging on to personally? You're ready to let everything go. But what is that one thing? If you resonate with what I just said there, this is a Tower moment. These are things that is just shifting as well. This is a massive paradigm shift. Next card that we've got is Pleiades, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. What I will say for those who, you know, again, with this shortness kind of energy, attitude that you are displaying to certain people, you know that you are going because you know that you've got another mission to do. Some of you had to do two things. At first, you was like down for it. At first, it was like, yeah, okay, yeah, it's fine, it's no problem. Because I feel that at the time, you forgot about what was to come. You forgot mainly about what you were heading towards. But as time went by and as the events unfolded in this old mission or mission A, because mission B is the newness, mission A was just very, very overwhelming for you. But it was also dropping hints to you as to what was going to happen for you or to you in mission B. So that would have been your dreams, your downloads, your signs and synchronicities during the time of when you were still trying to, you know, end out all of these karmic cycles. All right. But because now where you know exactly what you are feeling, it is powerful, even though you may not know how to explain it verbally, it's your energy that picks up on it straight away. You know deep down inside what's really going on and how you can connect with these star seeds. Okay. But you are it's like you have to just stay like a little bit longer in your situation because there's certain people that need to finish off their life lessons with you, as well as you needing to finish off your life lessons with them. Also allowing for this mission to manifest into your reality so that you will then be able to embark on your spiritual journey. Okay, thank you. And we've got transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level. Deep healing, activation. Another reason why some of you are not fully activated enough. You need to do a light body activation. But this needs to be not hurried. I'm hearing it needs to be done at certain stages. But you are ready for a particular level of soul activation, life activation. Thank you. And then we do have Imrama. Where are you being called to journey to? So you see what was going on with regards to the ending and the beginning, the death, and then the rebirth. All right, this is what you're leaving behind, all of this shit, because you turned your back on all of what was, you know, crumbling around you. Your DM is getting on your nerves. Okay, all right, no problem. If that's what you want to do, I have no qualms, no worries. I'm not living in any fear. I'm not living in any hurt anymore because I see that I need to do this for not just me and you, but I need to do this for all of us. This is humanity is calling. SOS, save our souls. And, you know, you're the one, you know, you're one of the many that are going to be stepping up. You're stepping up. Next card that we do have coming in with these oracle cards. I love the way I have the energies flowing with these readings. I feel that for some of you guys, it's like you were just waiting. I'm hearing that you're just waiting for the confirmation. Because I know that you right now, whoever you are, it's like you're feeling really, really like picked on. like vulnerable, alone. Okay. Abundance. Beautiful, positive, confident. Abundance. This is giving me the Empress energy. This is what you got to be looking forward to. Right? I see that some of you like to really be, like you like sitting in amongst, like, it's giving me like this feeling of like long grass, because it's wild and it's natural. Somebody's real nature lover here. And you do like to look up at the sky. Clear day with fluffy white clouds. And there's something quite childlike and innocent with this energy. I feel that you are somebody who has a young soul, very playful soul, sorry. Your soul is old, but you're very playful. Used to like making shapes out of clouds. Who didn't as a kid? That goes to show that you were just totally different. Whilst most of the children were playing with their toys, their Barbie dolls and their action men, even though you didn't mind a doll or two, you preferred to be outside. For some of you who were old enough to remember, like a place called an adventure playground. So it would be like a sort of an area in the city that would be made of like these structures, sort of like that was like monkey bars and this is an other that was made out of like wood and plywood and all stuff like that. And it was all in different colours. And that's where all like the kids used to hang out and everything. Adventure playground. I'm sort of like revealing, you know, my age slightly, but I'm proper old school. And I remember like hearing about that. I mean, my mum never used to let me hardly go anywhere. I'm surprised I'm even still allowed out, even up to now, in my old age. But, you know, it was where all like, you know, the kids used to hang out and it was just that sense of freedom. Oh my God, it was just, I miss those days. You do too, but you are also looking forward to what's to come. Some of you want to try and incorporate what we had in those days of those fun, beautiful, happy times and trying to find creative ways in creating that same kind of vibration, the high vibration, because, you know, as children, it's like you got 5D consciousness going on as your child. And the moment that you get stepped into this shit, it just like everything just gets stripped away and thrown into some grey existence and programmed. Okay, I'm seeing, oh God, it's telling me about Pink Floyd. We don't need no education. Hey, teacher, leave those kids alone. Yeah, because some of them teachers didn't know how to be teachers. And they never used to leave kids alone. They used to, some of them as well used to, you know, yeah. But also, some of them used to be bullies themselves. And would turn a blind eye if you were getting bullied too. There's some real fuckers in those days. We've got patience. See, and I feel that right now, you really want to take flight. You really want to take flight. You value your freedom so much over the money. You really are like a dolly bird, like not a dolly bird, but like a free spirit. A free spirit. Why did I say dolly bird? It wasn't the right word, but there may be something significant to that. But you are a free spirit. Maybe you were somebody, a dolly bird to me is somebody who's very high maintenance or that looks like a dolly. You probably looked like a doll when you was a child or a baby. You know, and it kind of stuck with you all these times. But people really tried to put you into some superficial kind of label. But really, you were a free spirit. If you had a mum who was very much like, oh my God, like you literally wasn't allowed to even sit down on the floor in case you got germs. Like literally, you had to be clean and spotless all the time. You know, so some of you could have been like child models. You had like one of those pushy mums, so no disrespect, but a very toxic stifling energy, this mother. But she was very, she had a lot of fear in her stomach, probably had stomach problems. But I'm picking up somebody and her eyes were, she had like nice eyes, but they were like wide. You know when someone's sort of like on the lookout, like a cat? Probably had like feline energy in her. Like literally was like, where's the next danger coming from? Oh, no, 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 don't sit there. Make sure you know, really tied it up. This mum is very nervy. She makes me feel nervous. I'm picking up a woman who has brown hair, blue eyes or green eyes, but thin. And she's still like wearing, I can see her like, but she's in the 80s. I'm talking about an 18s mom. And she used to have like her hair like resting on her shoulders. She's like wearing her slacks, but fitted with nice blouses, very elegantly dressed. But she's a warrior, like really worry about this and the other. Light a very neat and tidy house. Probably suffers with a bit of OCD. She's like wearing I can see like a gold necklace, like a herringbone necklace with a letter. No, so there's two necklaces. I see somebody, there's two necklaces that I'm showing, but one has like a, you know, that sort of fine link chain, or it's sort of like a link chain or like a belcher chain, but it's not that thick. But it's a chain that is kind of thinnish, but it's got like I can see it as a cross, but I see like an initial J as well. So this person, this mother was quite like, obviously religious, Christian. But I see her dressed in like beige slacks and like a cream sort of like, you know, them kind of like, you know, in those days of the 80s, and they used to wear like those sort of like collars that used to sort of like come up around their neck, and then you have like the buttons going down, you know, and that sort of like the puffed shoulders, not shoulder pads. She's like her shoulder pads as well. But she, you know, I see her dressed in that kind of way, really 80s, very elegant, very slender, slim. But she had a real, I'm seeing her, she didn't have a nice upbringing either. Very strict. And this is why she was strict with you as well, guys. We've got flow. You are really advised to go with the flow. Through surrender, you will get there towards enlightenment. The moment that you go with the flow, you're going to become more enlightened. And the card that we've got in the bottom of the deck is beautiful. We've got new beginnings, guys. We've got the new beginnings. We've got the new beginnings. Oh, I see that she likes dogs as well. This is a mum that used to like, either she had a dog, or there was a dog that she had as a child, or there was a little, I'm seeing like a little dog, like it's either like a fox terrier or like a Jack Russell. She wasn't really fond of cats, but she was like a dog person. Which is kind of weird because, you know, she never liked to see her kids looking dirty. I felt that she felt very much like no one's going to, if she was abandoned, I'm picking up an abandoned energy. And when she grew up with her mum or her dad, she didn't want like the same to be said about her and her children. So it could have been you guys came from a single parent family, but I'm seeing somebody who's very house proud. Very house proud. Very house proud, guys. All right. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go with the Starseed Oracle for you, Starseeds. Okay. There's one card that's here. We have got I Remember, Soul Plan, the Fated Life versus the Destiny Life. I was picking up on some part of you that was sort of like would be reminiscing, you know, like that kind of throwback Thursday. I see someone's looking at old photos, so it could be family photos, photo albums, either as a photo album in a book or on a computer, but you just really, photo albums, remembering. I'm seeing some I'm showing that someone's either looking at photos to see what you could really see as from an adult perspective of you when you were a child growing up. This is part of your shadow work, okay? So this is part of your healing energy for your childhood trauma healing, okay? Okay, I think you're actually studying the photos to see something else besides yourself. So this could be shadows, orbs, the way how certain people looked at you, the way how you were smiling, your body language. You're really sort of like really going through the fine details. I feel it's as if someone had a reading or somebody said something about some kind of reading. Some kind of psychic that's mentioned about you going to look through old photos, and I feel that this is what's happening, guys. Just getting these downloads. We've got whale and orca elders. Share your song, frequency of sound, diving deep. To me, this feels like this is okay. This is really telling me something about. I'm hearing delving deep into the past, but this is giving me some kind of cerebral kind of vibe, kind of vibe. And this could be certainly deep in emotions as well. This is, for whatever this means to you. It's very emotional. I feel that maybe what's going on here with this, I'm being told to go again at the crumble. As things are crumbling away, like you could be, really sort of like releasing, but looking at old photos whilst you're trying to release, let go. It's quite an emotional time for you right now. Very emotional. We have got deep cellular healing, Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing, as I just mentioned. Yeah, you guys are just really going through some stuff right now. But you do have your higher self and your angel guides that's watching over you during this time. I'm picking up on a lot of whale energy. Very much. My heart chakra is sort of like feeling very sensitive right now. Okay. So you need to check out what that spiritual animal means for you. Next card that we have got is Earth School. Life lessons, soul growth, study, higher learning. It's time for you to really get now to the next level, guys. Seriously. As I said to you, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. Yeah. You guys have to... Okay, so you guys really need to let go of a lot of things right now from your past, because what you were heading towards, that is not required. It does not require you to keep baggage with you. I feel that you know this already. I feel that you probably attempted it once. You were told you were not ready. Come back in such and such time. But you needed to work more on yourself. Okay, I understand. Thank you. Got Starkeeper, Cosmic Ancestor, Seed in the Light by staying grounded. Do you remember what I said about the Ancient Ones? The Ancient Ones are coming through, guys. Cosmic Ancestor. Okay? The ancient ones are coming through. They're seeing everything that's what's going on. And they know who they are reaching out to and contacting. There's somebody that they are going to put your way. Somebody that is going to be sent to you. This person is guided. They know that they are being guided towards somebody that they don't know, but they know that they will know the person when they see you. They will know it's you when they see you. Okay. They will know it's you when they see you. Let's go with the energy oracle cards. There's so many messages. This is just so... and the blue and the green and the turquoise. Make sure that you get your turquoise, guys. Make sure that you get your turquoise and your soda light. Soda light. All right, thank you. Okay, first card's up. We've got like totally walking away. Walking away from everything. Turning it like it's time, guys. It's time, it's time, it's time. Divine Feminines. It's time. You got your guides right there. Okay, you've got the guides right there. You may be walking into the unknown, but I tell you something. The moment that you start walking down this path, it's going to feel so familiar to you because the old ways are going to be becoming the new. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Okay, so we're saying about the old ways are going to feel familiar, but these old ways are things that you haven't experienced before in this lifetime. Okay, so this is past life energy coming through. We've got third chakra, Archangel Canwell. So this is to do with your, with your solar plexus, your gut instincts, okay? The pleasure area, the happiness. Really try to focus on this. If it feels right to you, then fine. Remember what it said about trust the niggle. Relying on your gut instincts, all right? Your willpower is strong at this time. I tell you something. Oh, I'm glad this card came out. Goddess of the Moon. Again, High Priestess vibes. 52. 5 and 2 is 7. Very, very spiritual number. You're very mysterious right now. Very closed off from everybody. But you have every reason to be. I'm hearing some of you wanting to be a ballerina. Tell me about a ballerina. Or a jewelry box with a ballerina. Okay. All right. It's saying something about the sun, moon, and the stars as well. I don't know. Okay. The sun, moon, and the stars. Could have been somebody that had like a real interest for astronomy, or you're finding that you're going back into that. There's a lot of you guys that are really attaching back to old things, archaic things. Because when you're diving deep, when you're going into understanding about what this hidden knowledge is, it's like you're being taken further and further and further back into time. This is like Throwback Thursday times infinity. You're going right back to the source. Like it's taking you back even into previous lifetimes that you didn't even know about. It's going so far. This is why you don't have time for anything like, oh my God, we've got to do this. And, oh, did you hear what was going on in the news? The what? The news? To you, no news is good news. That's how detached you are from everything. I'm surprised that you guys are even here watching this reading. Because it's like you just don't even have the energy anymore to even bat an eyelid to somebody that doesn't understand the journey that you're on so that you can get that kindred spirit, so that you could get that fellow being that really is understanding, like the person down the road, basically. The person that lives down the road from you, a couple of doors away, your next door neighbour. Shoot, even the postman. Somebody, anybody. Like nobody, like, is there anybody left? Like I'm picking up somebody who really, really feels that they are alone. You've got deceit. It's what you need to be careful of. You are trying so hard to make sure. And what I find very, very interesting, we've got mirroring numbers here. They can't even they don't want to go there. They don't want to go there and mess about with you. I remember what I said to you earlier on when I was picking up on somebody that was coming back from your past. They wanted to try and say, oh, so what's the plan then? Because they know that you were right, but they're trying to come off all shady. You are too intuitive and too interdimensional to deal with this 3D freak. No more. No more, no more. All right, this person's going to be put on blast. Get lost. And we have got Angel of Strength. Look at that. You got the Strength card right there to resist the deception. Get away. All right, get away. This person that is spouting whatever devil energy, 3D, low vibrational energy that they've got going on, it's not happening because you are resisting them. All right, you are resisting them. I love how the way those cards just played out. One more card, please, Spirit. Go for the bottom of the deck as well. There's just so much messages here. But you are on the right path, guys. You are on the right path. It is the right thing for you guys to do. All right. We've got the world. Told you, you're here, but you're not here. Where are you? You don't even know. All right. You are just so like sage, hermit energy, shaman, high priestess, high priest, God, goddess. Everything is going on right now within you. And it's just taking you away from all of this shit. 2 and 9 is 11. Master builder number 11. All right. You're looking at this firmament and thinking, yeah. Some of you have been astral traveling a lot above and beyond this firmament. This realm. And when you're looking at and the thing is, you're looking at people and it's like small-minded, but they just feel as if they're shrinking. Like, because I'm not saying it to say that you're egotistical, because that's not where I'm coming from. But what I'm saying, like, the reason why I'm saying that they're shrinking down is because you're shrinking down the problems. You're getting so much more elevated. You are ascending. So everything is appearing to look smaller. The problems are getting smaller. The toxicity is getting smaller. The New World Order is in disorder and it is gone. It is done. It is just literally, it's dissipated. Like how you have the ability to cloudburst. I have to, bring that up again. You have the ability to dissipate the New World Order away from your existence because it doesn't touch, it doesn't mean anything to you. New World what? Step aside, all right? You're stepping into your divine feminine, goddess, high priestess, empress, emperor energy. You don't do with no fucking New World Order shit. What the fuck is, get out of it. And we have got angel of balance. Angel of balance. Again, where you're able to balance out not just the dark and the light forces, because that's why they don't want you to step into your power, because you know how to tap into the dark side. Remember what I said about the left-hand path and the right-hand path? Somebody is very knowledgeable in that. And I feel for some of you guys, whoever this person is that's coming in, you wanted to know about the dark side. But they knew that you weren't ready yet. Because this requires you, they know that you are of the light, but this requires you to have a real stamina. You need to be really, really strong here, and you need to be able to detach yourself fully from this realm in order to be able to step up and deal with these dark entities. It's like you're becoming some kind of exorcist. So that you will be able to see the deceiver of the demon one time. Because this is... okay. Yeah, this is some deep shit. This is heavy stuff. You're only, you're able to balance out the dark and the light forces, as well as your feminine and masculine energies. You won't be able to do it otherwise. I'll be honest with you. You will not be able to do that otherwise. You have to make sure that your energies, your chakras, your energies, all of your past life karmic debts are paid off. You're detached from your divine distorted masculine. You've learned how to detach away from superficiality, materialism. You literally have to be like that. This is what's going on with you. You're walking away because you're seeing the world from a higher soulful perspective. You will not be able to do, if this is some form of exorcism kind of work, you will not be able to do that otherwise. You have to fully detach and align yourself with Christ-like energy and with the Most High. And to align yourself with the gods and the goddesses. The spiritual beings. I'm telling you, it's powerful stuff. You will not be able to do it otherwise. You've got strong, heavy, angelic energy presence around you. The water of life. Make sure that you are keeping yourselves hydrated, guys. Make sure that you are keeping yourselves hydrated. really hydrated, because that is going to be your best protection. Water, because it can become very sacred and holy, which is what the demons don't like. All right, they don't like that. All right, let me tap into the tarot before we close up this reading. It is like an hour and a half. I'm so sorry, guys. It's so long. Oh my god, sorry. But I tell you, there's just so much stuff that if you could get inside of my head, oh, it'd be like going into, I don't know, another dimension, honestly. So yeah, probably need to give you one of those lifelines in case you get lost. It's just so much things that's going on. The downloads are just like going off the chain for me. So please excuse me if I sound like I need to be, you know, put on some kind of like serious meds, because it's just literally some very powerful things. This has nothing to do with 3D stuff. This is proper, is that you're going into 5D, 6D consciousness. Everything happens in stages. Are we ready, Spirit? Okay. First up we have got is the Nine of Wands. Needing to make sure that you are protecting your energies and your vibes whilst you are in the process of receiving your sacred downloads. I'll tell you something. I did a reading, oh God, I can't remember that. It was the other day. I think it was last week or whatever. But it was something to do with first-hand experience or something like that, or something to do with the fact that, you know, those who did you wrong, they're going to pay for it. But this is so strong because it's showing me, okay, I don't think that some of you guys are actually aware of how powerful you are. Hence why you can actually burst clouds with your energy if you put your mind right and your energies in the right frame at that right precise moment in time. Because it's telling me that you need to be in the present moment. But you can destroy people's lives by just sitting down on your backside and just meditating. Like, this is just crazy. This is why I said that you're going to see that your thoughts are becoming things very, very quickly. You're manifesting something, you might need a bit of money, whatever. As I said, boom, it comes in. Like, if it ain't that same day, it's the next day, or the day after, or within that week, it's coming in. But you have to be but to do that, to have that ability, it's going to take up a lot of your energy in order to really focus and harness on the 369. The 9 at the ending of the 369 is like, that's the end part. That's the part that you need to focus on the most. 9. All right, thank you. So check out number 9, guys. Numerology number 9. Because it's that balance. Okay, we have got the Ace of, look at this, abundance. Look at that, Ace of Pentacles. You've been given a second chance, man. I'm telling you. And you are receiving it with thanks. To me, this is also a talisman. For some of you as well, you have like one of those stars as on your hand. If it's not on the inside, it's on the outside. Or you are planning on getting one. This is giving me a talisman. This is a seal as well. This is a sacred seal. This is a sacred promise. This is a sacred contract. Because you were doing your work. This, I mean, I know it's the 9 of Wands, but it's giving me the Hermit. It's giving me the Hermit. Completions, endings, new beginnings. New beginnings for you guys. All right? New beginnings for you guys. This card that we have for you all. 3 of Cups, the Sacred Trinity. Your mind, your body, and your soul. All are lined up. Oh, goodness. All right. There's a card that spoke about it speaks to me about the mystic rose. Remember what I said about the teacher as well? You're going through transformation. Is it this one? Yeah. Sisterhood of the Rose. I don't know why, but it's drawn me to this. All right. And it's quite similar in the background as well. Got Sisterhood of the Rose, beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic teacher. The beauty is obviously within. All right. It's within. But I'm just drawn to the fact that these two cards feel that there's a strong connection here. You've really, really got some, I don't know who you are, man, but you've got some serious, you've got some powerful deities that's just really aligning, you know, with you, because either you called out to them, but even if you were calling out to them before and you wasn't aligned and it wasn't working, it's because you had to clear out your, you know, declutter. But this is what you're doing. You're decluttering. You're giving up on certain things. You're cutting away, breaking habits, giving up smoking, reducing your alcohol to literally nothing, giving up meat. If some of you were trying to contact certain deities to work with, or certain spirits to work with, you may have found that it probably wasn't working because you need to make sure that you're not eating any meat. This is going to be, is it reverse? No, it's not, thank God. The Sun card. Bloody hell, all these cards, thank goodness, they all came up in the upright positions. You got so much, you know, it's just, my energy's going all over the place now. I know, that came out in reverse. But I'm glad this one did, because this is telling me, all right, two things in all honesty. Okay, more research, more work needs to be done. I feel that because with the Ace of the Page of Swords in the reverse, or the Page of Swords, is about not just about the spine, but it's about also researching and trying to figure things out. You do get that with the Page of Pentacles, okay, which is about studying. But I feel for you, this is about you searching and trying to get information on yourself, all right, on what's going on around you. You also have the person, this person, okay, that you need to be very wary of. What they are bearing witness to, and they are being turned away and shunned, because to me, this feels like this is a 180. They're being pushed back like there's no tomorrow. All right? What they are bearing witnessing is the Nine of Wands. But they can see you through. It's like you've got this fence up, but they can kind of see you partially. But what they're seeing, you're glowing. Your glow up is just so attractive. Your glow up is beautiful because you're getting the radiance from the sun. Look at that. We've got Major Arcana of the Sun card, and this reminds me of a Minor Arcana of the Sun. All right? You are getting so much abundance, Divine Feminine. It's your rising. It's your grand rising. This is your grand rising. Your feminine, your masculine energies intertwining to becoming one, but also merging with your higher self. Connecting back. And then we got the Sun card, which is about the healing and the success. Right? This is proper yang energy. I'm picking up on Shen. Exposing people for who they are, putting people on blast. In fact, they're putting themselves on blast. They're putting themselves on blast. As I said, it's like you don't even have to do anything. You're just hearing stuff about, oh, did you hear what happened to so-and-so? Yeah, they got involved in this and the other. Oh, they lost their home, they lost their job, because they are being stripped away from what they took from you. Things that they did to you before, that they got away with because you didn't see what was going on, because this also represents lack of clarity. But remember the card at the beginning, Clarity, right? You can see through the fucking, sorry guys for swearing. You can see through their illusion, their crap, all right? Releasing illusion, okay? But they just took so much from you. All right, I'll just leave it there. They took so much from you. Let me just get a hit on this deceptive individual. What's going to happen to them, Spirit? The way how you're going to deal with them, or the way how they are going to be dealt with. First of all, we've got the Five of Cups that just spewed out, which is the losses. They regret everything. This is cutting their losses. They're lost out. There could have been some, I mean, for some of you guys, I'm picking up on a legal hearing, a legal issue. But the thing is, they would have lost the case. You've won. All right. The next card that we've got, Ten of Crystals. This is the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. When I tell you they're losing, they're losing. This is what they can't understand. Next card, please, Spirit. Thank you so much. What's going on with this person? Because whatever it is that they wanted to ask you, it's like no. But it's like not even you are saying no. The spirit world is saying no. The universe is like saying no, this person has to get lost. We've got the Starseed because you have got a new beginning. Starseed vibes. You have a new beginning, my lovely. This is the Fool card. Major Arcana, the Fool card. You're outshining them. The card at the bottom of the deck is the Two of Crystals. All right. So you're learning about how to balance, but this is also about the juggling that they were doing to you. Right. They could have had you with somebody else or whatever. You're walking away from all that crap. Balancing out the intentions that they had for you as a friend. So 1 minute there was all nicey. And then the next minute, if they were unstable or unbalanced, they were giving you some crap. This is where this angel of balance has stepped in. I'm also picking up on the fact that you also was doing a lot of juggling as well. Like with regards to trying to keep your nerve. Trying to get yourself, to keep yourself out of trouble. Trying to pay the bills on time. Trying to do everything all at once. Dealing with a lot of domestic issues as well as work issues. Because what was unfortunately happening from what I can see, it's showing me that certain things domestic wise was spilling into your workplace, which was making certain people question your ability to work. So you was getting it from all sorts of different directions. But the time has come for, guys, I mean, come on, you've seen these cards. It's over. What they've done to you is over. So this is your new beginning right now. Whatever you need to do right now, I feel is just to still continue to work on yourself. The messages that I got from Thor and Shen was just literally about you. I mean, they've just seen your progress. Your spirits, your ancestors, they all can see your progress. What you've had to go through these past few years, or 21 years, or whatever the case may be, but this length of time that you have been in this lifetime has been really, really difficult. And I'm hearing the word shocking for some of you as well. Some of you were shocked by certain things that had happened to you. What you was experiencing. It was a shock to your system. So your nervous system, everything has to be purged out and cleansed. So this is a real, I mean, as one door closes, another door opens. As one portal shuts down, another portal is being activated for you to rise up and walk through. And you know what? You're walking through with grace. You're walking through with a lot of dignity and strength and clarity, because you know exactly what you're going to be going through. All right. And I'm going to, oh, what is this? Look at that. We've got power. See that? See the card power? You got so much good things that's coming your way. I'll tell you that now. And again, it's giving me Thor energy too. The thunderstorm. So guys, I am going to leave this right here. I'm so thankful. You know, if you stuck it out with this reading, 1 hour, 44 minutes and 44 seconds, yeah, it was lengthy. But I felt that I needed to get this reading out. I'm so sorry it took so long. I don't normally like, you know, do long readings like this, but this was very, very important for those who, you know, that are feeling this way. All right. I just wish you nothing but success. I wish you nothing but protection. I wish you nothing but lots of love and true light. When I say the love and light, I mean the true, the honest one. All right, not the fake shit. Because you detect it one time and you will just keep on moving. But I wish you nothing but the very best because you deserve it. With what you've gone through, from what I can see in this reading and the messages that I got, I'm so thankful that I was able to get those rune stones. I was able to pick up on what I felt from earlier on with those messages. And I'm thankful that I was able to share that with you because to me that felt like good fortune and it's priceless. So, you know, this is what energy exchanging, gifting, energy gifting, this is what it's all about. Amazing. Guys, thank you so much for watching this reading. Thank you again for your likes, your shares, your subscriptions, your donations, your messages by email, and also what you put in the comments as well. Don't forget that you can actually check out my new Facebook page. I've got a group there. It's secret, by the way, so you need to answer the questions, all of the questions, and agree to the terms as well, so you won't be able to be let in otherwise. You'll be let in after. I haven't opened up for too long. You know, so I will be adding certain things in that section that you won't see on YouTube. And yeah, just check it out there. Building a community of, you know, sacred, like-minded souls. And it'd be really beautiful to have you guys there as well, to share the love, share the knowledge, and share the wisdom. Guys, take care of yourselves. I will be back with another reading for you all. Take care and peace out.